Hello everyone! In this video, my partner Alejandro Pachongo and I, Alexander Franco, are going to tell you about the Quizlet application, its uses and other information.
Welcome to the podcast.
Quizlet is an educational website and mobile application. It was created by Andrew Sutherland in October 2005 and released to the public in January 2007. Quizlet trains students through flashcards and various games and tests.
Welcome to Quizlet Live, the fun classroom learning game used by millions of teachers around the world. With Quizlet Live, you can create a study game in seconds that engages students through competition and collaboration. All you need to do is select your study set and click Live. Quizlet Live will then automatically generate a game. Students enter the game by scanning a QR code or by entering a unique 8-digit code. Teams mode encourages communication and collaboration between students as they work together across their devices to find the correct answer. While individual mode is great for smaller groups or virtual learning. You can track your students' progress through an automatic leaderboard as they master subjects one game at a time. Give Quizlet Live a try today, the fun, competitive learning game for ultimate student engagement.
What is Quizlet and what is it for? Quizlet is an application that can be used to study and learn content created by other own-study units. It also allows you to share units with friends, classmates, or students. How to make flashcards in Quizlet? Once you log in to Quizlet, you must select the Create option and enter the title for the unit. From there, you can design the flashcard you want, whether there are vocabulary, summary, image and diagram, or starter units. What is the purpose of Quizlet? With Quizlet, students can choose their own study mode. This allows you to migrate the content of the flashcard activity to matching games and other types of study games easily and quickly.
Do you want to know how you can create a flashcard in Quizlet? If yes, then this video is for you. Hello and welcome to AI Basics. It's your host back again with yet another interesting tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can create flashcards in Quizlet. Go ahead and open quizlet.com on your Chrome or Edge browser, log into your account, and then click on this create icon and then click study set. Now go ahead and write down the title of your set. Go ahead and write down the proper title. Write a little bit of description, your school name, and the course. Now you can import the questions, import the diagram, or create from notes. So you can just go ahead and write down what is a business cycle or something like that. And if you do so, it will already load the previously loaded. Click on it and go to definitions. You can see there are a series of definitions. Go ahead and choose the correct one and click create. So you must create at least 2 cards to create flashcards. So what is accounting? Let's search for this and write down the answer to it and then click create. So you can see that the flashcard has been created. Go ahead and click on flashcard, and if you do this, you can see that there is your flashcard and it has been created easily. So it's quite easy, guys. All you need to do is go and create study sets, and then you can create flashcards, and you can teach your students by tapping on it, ask the question, and then tap on the card, and then it will display the definition. This way your flashcard will be created. You can share it to your students and ask them questions, or you can just screen record your application and then show it to them. I hope this video about how you can create flashcard was helpful for you. If you still have any kind of confusion, please do mention us on the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and do hit the bell button for more. Hope to see you in the next video as well. Until then, goodbye, take care, and make sure you enjoy.
Key features: study modes, flashcard, one-on-one review of terms, learn mode, guide to studying the lessons, write mode, word reading test, spelling mode, word dictation to spell correctly, test mode, multiple choice test, combine mode, matching card with their translations, gravity mode, kit translation under limited time, Quizlet, real time with other users.
Quizlet is an online flashcard creator. It allows you to create as many flashcards as you like, and you can study them on your own desktop, or you can study them on a tablet or a smartphone. So I'm going to go just to my main dashboard, and right now what you're looking at are some of the flashcard decks that I have already studied. When you first open up your Quizlet account, you're going to see this is going to be blank. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to actually create a study set. So I'm going to click Create. The card set I'm going to create is Colors in Spanish. So you basically have one side of the card here, and then the other side of the card here. I'm going to enter green. When I go over on this side, first they're going to ask me if it's English, yes. And then over here, I'm going to click Spanish. And if I click this little search icon, it's actually going to give me some suggestions. Now, it doesn't do this for everything, but it's really helpful if you're using languages. I'm going to choose that. Click over here, choose the one I want. So I'll go through and I'm going to make 12. Once I've completed my list, I just click Create. I can then share it with others through social media, or I can add it to a class. And that's one of the features if you set this up as a teacher. I can also just send people a link directly to that set. Now that I have my set, I have a lot of options for what I can do with it. I can just study them as simple flashcards.
Verde.
Click it to flip.
Green. Amarillo.
If I'd like to hear the pronunciation again, I just click this.
Amarillo.
And click it to
Yellow.
flip. So you click the card to flip it, and you click these arrows here to advance.
Rojo. Red.
Notice that they're giving me the Spanish version first, and I think what I'd like to do is to see the English version and try to remember the Spanish version. So I would just go over here to Options, and right now it's set to start with Spanish. I can just change that to English.
White.
Or I have the option to choose both, where they would just sort of switch it back and forth. Also, right now it's set to have the audio on. I can turn that off if I'd like to. Up here where it says Study Start, let's take a look at what that means. So let's suppose with this card I had trouble with it, and I want to remember to study it again later. I can just star it. And then later on, if I'd like to only study the starred ones, then I can change that in the options. But there are also a whole bunch of other things I can do with these card sets. If I click Learn, then they give me a term and I have to type it out. I have to type out my answer instead of just flipping it and guessing it. You can give yourself a spelling test. You just type what you hear.
Green.
I'm going to go ahead and type that to show you what it looks like, and I'm going to enter it. It says I'm
Pink.
correct. Now it's telling me to spell the English word, but it's giving me the Spanish word. Again, I'd like to reverse that, so I just switch it. It's going to reset my progress. That's okay.
Marrón.
It's even giving me the special character here, which is really pretty great. So let's do that. And that was
Morado.
correct. So that's the spelling test. This is just going to be more of a standard test. And it looks like they mix it up a little bit. It has you fill in the blank for some. It has you do some multiple choice, some true false. So it really just sort of sets it up like a typical test. There are also a couple of more interactive activities. Match. So it gives me some of my cards. Now notice this timer is running already. What I'm supposed to do is just match things up. So I can take like white, for example, drag it onto blanco. Gray. Gravity is a different game. I got to type my answer as I see the cue. So gold. And that stopped it. So let's see what happens if I don't know an answer. I'm going to let pink fall. And that gives me the correct answer for that one. It looks like I can't get further unless I type the correct one in. So I'm going to type an incorrect answer now. It just keeps going. The last feature here is called Quizlet Live, and it is a way to invite students into a competitive game where they are working with a team to answer questions. That one I can't demonstrate because I don't actually have a team of people to demonstrate it with me. So those are just some of the main features available in Quizlet.
Educational uses. Quizlet is widely used in educational settings too. Learn a vocabulary in different languages, prepare exams with custom questions, and encourage collaboration between students through group activities.
Formal registration, academic use. In educational settings such as university classroom or vocational training, it is recommended to use Quizlet in a formal registration. This involves creating flashcards that follow a structured format and use technical language appropriate to topic at hand. For example, when studying specialist vocabulary or complex concepts, it is important to maintain a serious and a professional tone. Interaction with teachers. When sharing yourself or flashcard with teacher or colleague, it is preferable to use formal and respectful language to facilitate effective communication and collaborative learning. Now we are going to work with a specific group for which we have chosen primary and preschool education, and we will give a possible methodology to intervene.
Preschool education. Objective: to promote the comprehensive development of the child in biological, cognitive, socioaffective, and spiritual aspects through playful and pedagogical experiences. Methodology: focus on learning through play, socialization, and exploration. It seeks to develop socioaffective communication and creativity. Important: it is essential to establish the basis of future learning and for the formation of personality.
Primary education. Objective: to provide a compulsory basic education that includes reading, mathematics, and science, preparing the child for higher educational levels. Methodology: more structured than preschool education, with a focus on the formal curriculum and the development of academic and social skills. Importance: it is crucial for the academic and social development of the child, establishing the foundation for his or her secondary education and future working life.
Both levels are essential in the educational development of a child, each with a specific focus that contributes to his or her comprehensive growth. Preschool education allows the foundation for more formal learning in primary education. Okay, Professor, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm going to ask you for a question that I need for my homework of English. So, what do you think about technology in education in a classroom?
Okay, I think technology is a tool. There are different types of technologies, so hence different types of tools. As with any tool, it's the use that you give it. So for example, some students use computers in a classroom, and they could use it. Are they using it properly? Are they using it to take notes, to search for information, or are they using it to play games, to play video games, to watch videos on YouTube while you're explaining or something like that? A cell phone is a good piece of technology, right? And most students don't use a computer, they use their cell phone for information, but they use their cell phones for everything. So some of the time they could be using the cell phone for actually taking notes, looking for information again, or just to be on their social media, playing games, just doing all kinds of stuff. So it's a matter of how you use the tool. Now, I even thought when you were asking about technology that you were going to go the artificial intelligence route. But it's the same. Artificial intelligence, computers, is how you use it. So are you using the computer or the artificial intelligence to do your work for you? Is it stopping you from thinking? So if it's stopping you from thinking, it's actually stopping you from learning, then it's a total misuse. So it's really about what use you give it. Technology is great, used properly.
Okay, teacher. Thank you for the help. The concepts are clear. Thank you again.
Thank you.